So Brentford 0, Arsenal 3. Ivan Toney's tweet has been tweeted out word for word by Gabby Magalhaes. Nice little kick about with the lads. Gabby, big up Gabby Magalhaes. Fabio Vieira, Premier League debut, screamer. Saliba scored again. Gabriel Jesus scored again. Clean sheet again. Top of the table again. Granit Xhaka. What has happened to this player? And yeah, man, Kenny, you were at the game. We've had a few technical difficulties, but you're here now. And what was the atmosphere like? What was the feeling in the ground? And how did you see the game, mate?
Our away fans are the best away fans in the country. I'm still in the London Borough of Hounslow. I managed to get a better place to film. And I can tell you, our fans are still all over Kew Bridge. They're still in around Gunnersbury, and they don't want to go home. I don't know what they're trying to avoid, but maybe their wives made maybe Sunday lunch for the kids, but they're having a whale of a time. That performance was beautiful in all sense. You know what was so beautiful about that performance was the fact that when Brentford, pressed and tried to get bodies forward, we coped. How many times did you see Ramsdale make a save any note? Maybe in the second half when we were 3-0 up. But apart from that, credit given where credit's due. One thing we've got to say is that defensively, we're strong. We can even afford to carry for a couple of players. A couple of players I feel we carry. But you talked about Xhaka. Who is this guy? Did we just sign him from the Swiss league or something?
Mate, it's mad. It is actually insane, isn't it? You froze again. Kenny's having a nightmare with his tech today. All right, make sure you smash the likes up, guys. Kenny's froze. So while we're waiting for Kenny to come back.
I don't know. Any small...
You've gone, mate. You've gone.
Am I still there? I'm here.
All right, mate. This has been a disaster. This has been like when we lost to Everton at Goodison 2-1.
you can't tell me you can't hear me. Can you hear me?
I can hear you, but you're freezing again, mate. Like, I don't know what's going on with the phone signal in London today, but it's not happening. Maybe it's because there's millions of people there for the festivities tomorrow.
Do you just want to do an audio of me?
No, it's cool, man. Go on, carry on, mate. Go on, carry on. You're back now, anyway. Go on. I can hear you now, anyway.
Yeah, what I can say is that, you asked about our fans. Let me say something now, right? We spoke about it after Fulham. We spoke about it after Villa. I can say that our fans genuinely are falling in love with this team. They're falling in love with the players. Granit Xhaka's got a song. So,
What's his song? Sing it to us, Kenny.
I don't know, man. I'm not a very good singer. I wasn't in a school choir. As you know, I went to Catholic school, and I didn't quite make the choir. But let's just say it's something akin to the Crystal Palace song, and we got Granit Xhaka. I'm sure you can hear that.
Yeah, we can hear that loud and proud, mate. Granit Xhaka has a song, eh? Wow.
Granit Xhaka's got a song. Saliba's got a song, as you can see. As you can know, some Brentford fans are coming past me. Hello, guys. Well, that was very friendly, wasn't it? Anyway, and he's got a song. But in terms of that performance, you have to mention Fabio Vieira. Myself, you, and a few others said, "What is this? What have we bought? What's the fuss about?" Yeah. Today, we saw how good he is when he gets space. He's a very, very intelligent footballer, and is he the player to take over from Odegaard? He's a very good deputy for Martin. I won't say that he's got to replace Martin because at the end of the day, in terms of like the experienced games that we've got coming up, he's a good option. But Martin hasn't done enough. Has done more than enough to keep his place. Plus, he's the captain.
Yeah, fact. Absolute fact. You froze again, mate.
No, can you hear me?
I can hear
you. Can't hear me though.
Listen, let's talk about Granit Xhaka. Yeah, right? Obviously, he's playing a lot further forward this season, which you have to give Mikel Arteta credit for, right? Because when we see this guy with his facing goal, with his back to the midfield, and he's receiving the ball, the guy is an absolute calamity. Yeah, he doesn't have any knowledge of what's around him. He doesn't have vision. He doesn't have the wing mirrors on there. Now we're seeing him play further forward. The one thing we've always given Xhaka credit for is his passing's actually pretty decent. Now we're
Yeah.
seeing it a lot more advanced. Number one, you have to give Arteta credit for doing that. Number two, you have to say, well, with his passing range further forward, is going to create an issue, especially with an overlap and an overload as well. Number three, and not only that, the further away he is from our goal, the better. So when you add all three of them things together, plus the fact that today he walked out with the armband, whether you agree with that or not, is by the by. He put in a proper performance today, and he put in, forget the pass for Jesus' goal. Yeah, he was up and down that pitch, blocking balls crossed into our box. He was back up that and created for Martinelli in the first couple of minutes. He created the goal, and he was left, he was right, he was centre. Do you think that this is going to be the Granit Xhaka we're going to see all season, or do you still have doubts over Xhaka? Because he's been our best player this season.
Well, the thing about it is that if we're going to do anything this season, we're going to need Granit to step up to the plate and give us something different in order to get more out of Martin, get more out of, Fabio when he plays, and, show that kind of leadership. Xhaka, even though he's lost the armband officially, he's not the club captain, he's a captain anyway. He was pulling the strings for Pierre-Emerick, and he's doing the same for Martin as well. Everyone at Arsenal connected like yourself, and anyone who's got stakeholders. We have to be blind as a bat not to realise that the guy in the back seat driving is Granit, and he's had a fantastic season, and we're going to need him to really, really come to the core this season, and I really hope he does. But one thing is, there's no such thing as a perfect season, but we want better from him, more consistent. That's what we're getting from Granit. More consistency, and yes, you're right. It has been a masterstroke by Mikel to put him in an area where he can, be effective. Because like I said, get that forward pass going, get those crosses in. With, the goal for Jesus. That's where you want to see the best of Granit, because that's what Arsenal fans have been asking for. When we bought Granit, we still had Santi Cazorla, but it's one of the things where we thought if Santi Cazorla can't play every game, we wanted Granit to be the brain in the midfield. He's not quite that at the moment. Thomas Partey still made us more solid in the midfield, and Vieira, plays good football. But if Granit Xhaka keeps on playing the way he is, then when Granit Xhaka does play well in that advanced world, we're hard to beat, and we will score goals because he will create things.
Yeah, 100%. And the fact is, he's looking like he's more relaxed in that position. Whereas when he plays in the position that we've played him in since he signed for Arsenal, he looks like he's on edge. He always looks like he's not playing within himself, because I think he was playing with him like to the best of his ability. But in that position, it's almost like he don't feel comfortable there, even though we're playing him there every week and he'll do it. It's almost like Arteta, and listen, we're giving Arteta props here, yeah? So make sure you clip this, people. Yeah, make sure you clip this and put this out on your Twitter accounts. It's almost like Arteta said, you know what? You're not actually the man I need in that position, because you can't do X, Y, and Z. But if I put you further up the pitch with your passing, with your bit of aggression, and with, I wouldn't say vision, but he does have an eye for a pass every now and again. And the further forward he is actually looked really good. And he looks like he's enjoying his football. Whereas when he's been played in the other position for so many years, it's almost up and down roller coaster. You get 5 good games, then he's crap for 10. Then you get 1 good game, then he'll 2-foot someone. He's not. I know he picked up a booking today, which was slightly unnecessary, but at the same time, he's been a more calmer Granit Xhaka this season. So maybe he has grown as a footballer, understood the fans' criticism, understood what the manager wants from him in the position he's in now, and he's taken to it like a duck to water so far. It's a fair play to him and to Arteta, because if we play like this all season, then we should be shoo-ins for top 4. Real talk. You there, mate?
Oh yeah, definitely. But if with the way we started and the way we're playing, just cross the road right now. Can you hear me? I'm just crossing the road right now. But yeah, where are we going to play? It'll be quite a bit of a how do I say it, a lead balloon. Disappointing if that's where we finish in the top 4, because the way we're playing, it warrants something a bit more than the top floor. It warrants actually a challenge, and it warrants a big title. Not obviously the biggest title we can get, I suppose, is the title itself. But Man City are looking really strong. But maybe the Europa League. But the way we're playing right now, one of the biggest disappointments was when we in 2007, 2008, we didn't win anything. We played beautiful play, and we're performing beautiful play at the moment. But you know, it'd be nice if it's not just a top four. Don't get me wrong, it's what ultimately we want to do. But let's just remember, you know, sometimes you want to name products, you want a trophy, you want to say we won this because we played really well, we played really great football. And I suppose as a match going fan and seeing what we're doing and being very, very pleased all round with our performances, you know, it'd be a shame if we ain't got a trophy at the end of it and we're not challenged for the title.
100%, mate. Listen, get yourself home, get home safely. You'll have better signal when you get in. Appreciate you going above and beyond, Kenny, and big up to everyone who's watched this as well. Yeah, and we'll do player ratings in about 40 minutes if you're on, mate.
Yeah, I'll do my best. But like I said, it's a bit of a schlep from Hounslow to where I'm going, but I'll do my best.
All right. We'll do it whenever you're ready, mate. We'll do it whenever you're ready.
If not, it's podcast tomorrow because we've got a lot to say. Hey, are we still doing one? Oh, actually, what time are we doing it tomorrow?
5 p.m. UK time as standard, mate. 5 p.m.
Exactly. Let's not be provocative and make everyone turn against us by doing it.
Cancel ourselves.
Yeah, we don't want to do it at 11 o'clock tomorrow now, do we?
Nah. So
we don't want to do it at 11 o'clock tomorrow now, do we?
Nah, big up to you, mate.
All right,
Appreciate it.
I don't know. I'll be watching something. See you later. See you. Bye.
Take care, mate.